And I was like, okay, you
Who
know,
knew?
who knew?
And this is true for gay and lesbian, bisexual people, as well as for straight people, as well as for, especially for transgender people and queer gender nonconforming, to stereotypes of what is normative, so to speak. I mean, nobody try going on trying a bathing suit. Nobody feels comfortable in their body practically, you know. But the thing is that for people who are, and this has come up in discussions with law students who are looking for jobs in particular, you know, if you're a lesbian or a gay man and you're looking for a job, or if I go in and they don't know anything about me, you know, and I look like a guy, and I don't talk about being pregnant with my son, you know, whatever. And always a good story. But sorry, Ben. But anyway, you know, it's easier in some ways, but then I'm invisible again. Mm-hmm. But for people who don't look in a conforming way to what our normative values are about what men look like or what women look like, it is extremely difficult and very threatening, and it's not only uncomfortable being in your own skin, it makes other people uncomfortable, and when you don't have legal protections, even when people are trying to do the right thing, we see that people are, like, if you do a phone interview, you get the job. If you do an in-person interview, you don't get the job. And it really, I mean, it really, really affects the lives of these people in ways that are, it's hard to fathom.
In so many different ways, and you're affected because of who you are, and it's hard to change that, and you don't want people to.
Right.
But let's go back to you, Mason. Tomorrow is Lobby Day.
Yes.
What does Lobby Day mean, and what can people do on this issue?
Absolutely. It's a really exciting day, and this is the opportunity for community members from all over the state to have their voice heard on this issue. We're bringing over 200 people registered to the State House to talk to their legislator, talk to the policymakers who have a voice in this in the State House, and say, this matters. And this matters to me because I am a constituent, I am a voter, and I am transgender, or my child is transgender, or transgender rights are important to me because they are human rights. And so this is a fantastic opportunity for your voice to be heard in the State House, where there isn't always that opportunity. And we will be working with folks who are coming to the day to prepare you to lobby. We realize that not everybody has the experience of being a lobbyist, and so we'll prepare you, provide materials, team you up with somebody who has experience, who has been doing this, to provide that guidance.
And where do they meet you? How do they get this guidance?
Yep, so you can meet us at 11:30 in the Grand Staircase in the State House, and we'll have a small speaking program, some really exciting announcements that'll be made tomorrow, and then we will pair you up with teams, and you'll go out into the State House and lobby.
And having done this many times, I would also make the pitch. I would agree with everything that Mason just said, and add that if you think that your legislator already is on board, this is a great opportunity to come and not only speak to your state representative or senator, but also push them to say, not only do I want you to support this, I want you to take a leadership role, even more than you have already. Absolutely. I want you to step up one more step because it matters to me. And when people hear the stories, I'll tell you, when we, as part of this commission, we went around the state. We had 4 formal listening sessions and 1 within the trans subgroup. And we heard some stories, and I tell you that some of us, including some of the representatives, were literally in tears.
They're pretty horrific stories out there.
You hear people's stories. You hear how it matters. It's not just an abstract thing.
Correct, and that's what Mason's talking about. People going there and telling these stories. So it isn't an abstract thing, exactly.
Yeah.
It's real, it's personal, and that's what gets through to the legislators. When they know it's not just like theoretical or, gee, am I going to lose more votes or win more votes? It's a question of, like, wait a second, this person is a constituent of mine, and this is what's happening in their family, or this is what's happening to them, or this is their experience. It's like, how could I not do this?
And so many other states have these laws.
Yeah, absolutely. There's already 17 states who have non-discrimination protections in public accommodations. We are lagging behind in Massachusetts. And so often, go ahead.
Oh yeah, but some states and some municipalities
Well,
already have the
exactly.
protections.
Exactly. So we have, at the beginning of the week, we had 12 local ordinances on non-discrimination. We are up to 13 this week. We added one new city, which is really exciting. There will be more to come as we progress into the winter. We're hoping for a few more local ordinances to add to that list. But that also goes back to the inconsistent law, that we have these local ordinances that protect trans people in public spaces, but the statewide law does not.
And by the way, we do have these particular, for example, in Boston, there's never been a problem.
Yes.
Never been a problem.
So the opposition loves to talk about, this will open the floodgates for criminals to use inappropriate sex-segregated facilities like restrooms and locker rooms. Not only have we've never seen that happen in Boston and Cambridge or the other local places where we have these local ordinances, but in the 17 states where this is already law, that has never happened either.
And that's been documented
Documents.
by District Attorney of Suffolk
Conley.
County, District Attorney Dan Conley of Suffolk County.
Yep.
Yes.
He's done that
In
in a
writing.
letter, in writing.
In
As well
writing.
as the Boston Police Department has also
Yes.
affirmed this. So this is not
This
an
is
issue.
this is common sense. This is common sense. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you.
And the person who's
Basically.
vulnerable is a transgender, gender nonconforming person in
Precisely.
those settings. It's not.
It's more likely, we've never had a report of somebody using gender identity non-discrimination protections to defend criminal activity, but we have seen trans people assaulted, harassed. In other states, we've seen trans people killed in
Yes.
restrooms.
Yes.
And so this is a very real safety issue for trans people, not for people who our opposition loves to talk about.
And as I always say, people who hate don't discriminate. So it's always important that we respect everybody and we include everybody, because it's really scary when you go out there and certain groups can be discriminated against. It just fosters this hatred against many groups.
Right.
Exactly.
So good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Folks, if you want some information, go to the website. Give us the website, Mason.
So there's two websites I'll give you. The Mass Trans Political Coalition website is masstpc.org, masstpc.org. The campaign name is Freedom Massachusetts, the freedom from discrimination for the entire state of Massachusetts, and you can go to freedommass.org.
Freedommass.org, that's easy. Good.
Try and make things easy.
Thank you both of you. God bless the work you're
thank
doing.
you.
Yes,
You're doing
thank
God's
you.
work, and good luck tomorrow, okay, guys?
It's going to be a fun
Appreciate
day.
it.
Everybody
is.
come join us.
Absolutely.
Please do. Thank you for tuning in on Legal Lines. Legal Lines is brought to you by the Massachusetts LGBTQ Bar Association. Our next show is live show is Wednesday, October 21st, and I hope to have who we just mentioned, Suffolk County District Attorney Dan Conley. Thank you very much. Tune in for the next episode of Legal Lines. Thank you and take care.